Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are here for the next episode of Oregairu Season 3, this being episode 9, and we're really in the end game now. I mean, we already kind of were in the end game, you know what I'm saying, but especially with how the previous episode ended, we are like really in the end game. We have a few more episodes to go. I'm just like I was talking about in the previous episode, I'm really curious to see what Hikki especially, does in these last couple of episodes. Just how this ends, right? How this concludes, especially with what Yukinon was saying and telling Hikki to do at the end of the previous episode. And we know Yui, like she was saying at the end of the previous episode, she wants everything. She wants to be with Hikki, and she also wants the three of them to be, together, like friends forever, right? So, and she wants, when it comes down to it, Yui wants, the best or the most happiness for Hikki and Yukinon. So, I don't know, man. We'll see how they wrap up these last couple of episodes, but we're here for episode 9 of season 3, of course. Let's get into this one, guys. See what we'll have with this episode. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. And I just kept saying, this isn't right. This can't be it. All those kinds of things. I still feel that way for sure. But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see what happens, man. Not drinking the same thing. I got water, but Komachi, did something happen? First thing she says. She's good at these things. The Emoto, of course. A lot happened. Yeah. So honestly and so straightforward. That's true. That's true. Tell you everything when it's all over. So after everything happens, after he wants to get it straight, he wants to set it straight first or get things right, whatever right may be, maybe. Of course. She's getting a lot of points here. That's for damn sure. She hasn't even done it. Like she hasn't even done it yet. Whatever it is. Little things like that, though. Like little things like that. With from Hikki's point of view, like with his sister, something like that. Just a little something like that. I feel like can help kind of his mind state, or kind of calm him down, or just get him a little straight. Especially with what we had at the end of the previous episode, he's gonna have a lot kind of on his plate. Well, he does have a lot on his plate right now. They all have a lot on their plates, individually and then together, obviously. But I feel like I said in the previous episode, it's really up to Hikki here, obviously, on how everything's going to end or how everything is gonna pan out. Because if Yukinon told him, right, go grant her wish, if Yukinon said that to Hikki, you would think like Hikki's gonna actually go do that. Now, so, is he actually gonna be in a romantic relationship with Yui? I still don't think that's what's gonna happen. I could maybe see them going on a date, like Hiki and Yui, like them going on a date or something. But for them actually being in a relationship, I still don't think that's gonna happen. Because when it comes down to it, Hiki doesn't feel that way towards Yui. He feels that way about Yukinon. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? That's pretty obvious. And there was that scene in the at the beginning of the previous episode with Hayato. Like he didn't say it was love, but he said like a man's something about what a man has to do or something along those lines. And we're just all like, okay, dude, it's love. Like, come on. Are you free today? He was being kind of respectful there, though, wasn't he? Like, I mean, she was talking with everyone there and whatnot. Youth, feeling of. Well, I mean, this is their youth, but she was like, "Come on." She was trying to nudge him to get on the swing too, and he's like, "Nah, that's not me." Tell me, he's being really straightforward in this episode already. Like, a lot of things, a lot of. Like a lot of things. Yeah, sorry. He said sorry. I was bored, yo. Damn. You asked for it. You asked for it. That subtle laugh. Yeah, it was kind of out of nowhere. That is true. I have a ton more. Not saying anything of importance and acting like everything's normal. How easy would that be? Wow, dude. That would be betraying myself if I kept it going on like this. Let me grant your wish. And that's what Yukinon obviously wanted him to do. That's what she told him to do. She wants everything. She wants everything. Help Yukinon. Oh, the timing, man. Y'all interrupting this. Y'all interrupting this. Get out of here. Go. Keep walking. You know what you want. You know what you want. Come on, man. Yeah, like he knows what he wants. We know what he wants. Damn. Damn, dude. But you notice, see, like everything that Yui was saying right there, like was about some of the others. You know, the really important people in Hiki's life. Don't be all half-ass about this. Like, that's a common thing I've been noticing in the past couple episodes. Like, some of the side characters, like we saw Ebina in the previous episode, right here. Like, we getting the Ahalos. This is great. We've been getting those more so lately after that one episode where we didn't get it at all. So, but yeah, we're getting these things where people are telling Hiki, like, dude, you gotta just be straight up, right? Like, don't half-ass this. And that's coming from some of the side characters, which I like to see. Aww. Yui was saying she wants to help Yukinon. That was like her one of the first things she said, actually. Yui's still holding on to her like this. I love that, man. She's still holding on to her like. You got nothing going on. Like, come on, man. There's bit, especially towards the end there, before she went off. There's a bit of awkwardness. Then he says, "I'm free to like you exactly like this man's always free." She's asking him to wait. She asked him to come to his house or her house. Like, oh, let's go. Yes, yes, let's go. You going? We going to Yui's house. We are going to Yui's house. God, mama. They really seeming like a husband and wife here. You really seeming like a wife here. I gotta say, in a way, like, and that was something they did a couple episodes ago too. Like, you were kind of getting that feeling, or Yui was thinking about that. Yup, here she is. Here she is. Yo, yes. Anytime I can get some of her, man, I'm so down. I'm always for it because it's a rare occasion. Like, it's a rare thing, you know. She's like, fine, I guess. Like, She kind of doesn't she kind of resemble like a older, like more grown, mature looking version of Asuna? That's what she kind of reminds me of. I might just be tripping, but Dajabu, Dajabu. Dude, yeah, she definitely Yui's mom. She definitely Yui's mom, man. She's so much fun. Loving Yui's get up here too, like her attire. I eat pears. You remember youth. You remember, yeah. But you'll remember, like, those things. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be youth, but certain memories, like, right, where you were at that time or who you were with, that kind of thing, that kind of concept. They really like trying to do this whole husband and wife thing, because that's the feeling I'm getting from all this. It might just be me, but, and Yui's loving this, like, these do look pretty good, though. Wait, I can do it. I thought she was actually about to feed him, low key. I thought she was. She's gonna feed Yui. Oh my gosh. Although I'm not really sure I like all the fruits. It seems like it looks like to me I like most of them, but Konya, Konya, Konya. Love. She's probably talking about love or something like love. Hiki, who you kidding? What are you saying? We getting close. Like we getting close, right? Like that's they getting close. You hot, you hot. Like it was kind of cold. Got hot there towards the end. This takes me back to literally episode 1 of season 1. When they were making this, the food and the sweets there, like that reminds me a lot. Kind of takes me back to that time. Ah. If only, right? If only, but because that can't be it, right? That's you can't do that. As much as you probably love to, or how easy that would be, that's not how it is. That's this is nice and all, but moving on. Hay fever, pollen. I never got all like this about like I know it's probably different for people, certain people, obviously, in different schools, and but I never was like I was like, yeah, man, I could like. Although I do look okay. Okay, I was about to say something, but aw. All right, I was gonna say, oh, we're definitely gonna have some after the ED, by the way. But I was gonna say, like, shit. What was I about to say? I was about to say something, but I totally forgot because she just started screaming, and I was hearing the mic effect, like the screeching of the mic. I totally forgot what I was about to say, but shit, man. But I guess I don't even remember what I was trying to say. But um, going off of what we had in this episode, which we're gonna have some after the ED, but that really not the episode I was expecting, to be honest. But like Hikki was saying, he is kind of granting these wishes of Yui, like these little kind of not subtle things, but they are. We're not really tackling the main thing, obviously, right? Like Hikki's saying, like how nice this would be to just grant each one of her wishes. Like how easy would that be, or just how convenient would that be to be able to do something like this? And this is nice and all, like of course, especially for Yui fans, right? This time that Yui and Hikki are spending together, it really reminds me of when they made cookies and sweets together, like at the beginning of season 1. But Yukinon was there with them with that. But that's not really the main thing here, obviously, that Hikki has to tackle, or that just the show has to tackle as a whole in the last couple of episodes. So, kind of an interesting, uh, I guess, way the episode was handled, or that they tackled this. Oh, that's what I was talking about, like the graduation and stuff. I was never really that big. We got super emotional about it. But you do look back in high school and you're like, man, I do miss those times sometimes. But there are obviously good things and better things about being an adult. They still have one more year, right? They still have. Iki's still like you hear him sniffling and shit. How long has it been since we saw Meguri Senpai? I was just thinking about that. It's been a bit. I don't even think we saw it all this season. The way she. Oh man. Now Hiki's gonna be getting more involved. Yeah, Meguri did steal the show. She really did. I think I might cry again. Next episode, I saw the title of the next episode, Shizuka Sensei. Oh, great, because she's probably like, this is probably when she's leaving or whatever. Because you know the graduates obviously moving on. We got the graduation ceremony. We're gonna have the prom, and then Shizuka Sensei. This is her last year here, so that's coming to an end. But like I was saying, I mean, I don't want to say I didn't expect, because you'll be in the end game now. But this episode, like, I mean, Yukinon did tell Hikki to go grant some of Yui's, or grant Yui's wish, which Yui had a bunch of these different things, obviously dealing with Komachi, them just being like, I think the biggest thing obviously is them being together, like, romantically, and for all of them to be together, right? And for them to still be friends, and Yui wants what's best and just the most happiness for Yukinon and Hikki. So what we are having here, and she also, something that stands out to me is her talking about Hikki's wish, what he wants, and we all know what he wants, right? So it kind of bounces off of what Hikki was talking about in this episode, right? And what we all know, like, this isn't the main thing. Like, this is nice and all, right? And how easy would it be for it to just continue playing out like this, him granting all of her wishes and all of that? But that's not really the main objective here, I guess you would say, or the main end goal, I guess you would say, just with Hikki and then Yukinon as well, obviously. So I mean, I did like what we had here, though, in this episode, especially as a Yui fan. I love Yui and Yukinon. Don't get me wrong, but I am a big Yui fan. I'm a big fan of Yukinon as well. How can you not be, I feel like, fans of both of them in their own ways? But, for Hikki and Yui having some quality time here, you had Gahamama in here as well. That was terrific. Like I said, I'll take any screen time I can get of her because we don't see her really at all. So that was nice, for Yui and Hikki to spend that time together, for sure. Kind of makes you think of, like, the little things, the little things that go into, what makes you the person you are, and kind of contributes to just, how you're feeling emotionally and the people that have an impact on you, right? Like Komachi, like Yukinon, like, these other Yui and these other characters to Hikki, right? The characters that are important to him. So I do like that. It makes you kind of take in the little things, and even, like I was saying, when they were making the sweets there, and they were shopping and all of that, and Gahamama brought it up, right? Like, it'll make you remember these certain moments, right? Like when you get older, like where you were at this time or who you were with. And like when they were making sweets there, that reminded me at the beginning of season 1 when they were doing that, literally like the first time. But Yukinon was there with them as well, so there's kind of a little twist there, I guess. But these kinds of things are important, right? Now this may not be the big thing, the end goal, right, that Hikki has to tackle still, but these little things, when you get older, you'll look back on it and you'll be like, wow, those are actually, even though then I might have saw them as like insignificant or not really as important moments, which I feel like they are important moments for sure, but you'll look back at them and be like, wow, that was actually like really impactful to me, or really important to me. So I do like that kind of concept of it, or kind of what they tackled there. But honestly, I don't know. I wasn't expecting, I don't know if it's just me, I was not expecting the episode to kind of go like this. I wasn't expecting it to flow like that. I did enjoy this episode, not to say that, but we only have 3 more episodes left, right? We have 10, 11, and 12 now. So I feel like we still have a bit to wrap up. I still feel like there's, I wouldn't necessarily a lot to get into, but I feel like there's a good chunk still to get into with these last couple of episodes. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they handle the last couple of episodes here. Just coming off of the previous episode, I was not expecting this kind of an episode, to be honest, but I still enjoyed it. I gotta say. So let me know what you guys thought of this episode of Oregairu. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you do, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.